This is the spread, and today I'm utilizing for the Oracle, the Awakened Soul Oracle deck, which is the top card. For the tarot spread in the middle, I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. That's these cards in the middle. And then for the bottom ones, I wanted to get a little Eastern on you. And this is the Tao Oracle. The box is like humongous, so I didn't bring that out. So let's just get started. Okay? The first card that came out to represent the energy of this reading is the card of Dream. Now, some people put a lot of importance in dreams, and really dreams are important because they do provide our unconscious a space to give us downloads of informations and understandings. But on another level, dreams can also lull us into a state of inaction. And it's weird because the reason why I'm targeting Pisces as leaders is because I know as a Pisces myself, we have some very complex ways about ourselves. We are an extremely complex sign in the zodiac, and we do have a shadow self that can really undermine our efforts to become leaders. And some of that is about escapism, and some of that is just about not being able to focus. But when you have a dream, the dream or the idea or the vision, and this is non-sleeping, has to be allowed to flourish. Your vision has to be given some energy in order for it to operate. And part of that energy is really tapping into what Pisces have innately, and that is that intuitive ability to really come to an understanding of how things should be. We have the wherewithal to make our visions a reality as long as we listen to that inner voice. And we're really going to need to grab onto that vision and hold it tight. And that's what this card is saying. Hold that vision tight and make sure you're drawing on your intuition, because the tarot cards are signaling a major change. And in business, being a leader and being an entrepreneur, unpredictability, risk, these are all part of the business world. Risk, we do management plans for risk management. We try to get rid of all the unpredictability so that we can know exactly what we're doing, what our returns are, and, not just money, but in human resource, in our operations, and in every aspect of being a business leader and an entrepreneur. But there's unpredictability that occurs. And I believe this card this reading is talking to some people specifically. There's going to be a complete destruction or change in what you know or what you're doing. Okay? And it will seem like the end of the world. But this is a tower moment. It's a moment for you to reevaluate, to analyze, to sort of tease apart so you can get a better understanding of what it is that you need to do, what it is that just happened. How am I going to recover? That is what the tower moment allows us to do. It allows us to get with our intuition. And through the tower moment, you can be sure that there will be pieces of light shining through. There will be areas of opportunity that are going to be illuminated for you if you can see that. So the tower moment is destruction, but it's time to reevaluate and recreate. And it's important to note that in our day-to-day of being a business leader or entrepreneur, this tower moment may make us want to hold on even more to the structure and the past that we have, to be more ingrained in recapturing what was lost instead of looking toward those pieces of light that are shining through, that the tower moment wants us to take up. Now, these bits and pieces of insight that the tower moment illuminates is important, because if the tower moment is occurring, complete transformation needs to occur. There needs to be a overhaul. So that time of evaluation and analysis, that's what the tower moment provides, is not a time to stay stuck in the past. It's a time to look at those pieces of things that are illuminating, those ideas, those twinkles that support your dream, right? To grab onto those, because this death card signals transformation from one state to another. So this tower moment, in its destruction, and if you can let go of old ingrained business patterns and ways of thinking about leadership, or just let go of what is not working, because in this death and rebirth card, there is an understanding or an idea that you should focus on the things that have the most momentum. So the crash, there's lights of illumination. You may want to hold on to what was burnt to the ground, but the whole idea is those lights of illumination may be pointing you toward the things that are really gaining momentum in your business. And the transformation is letting go of those things, or putting some things to the side that are not, to focus your energies on that which is proving fertile, and not to waste your time on holding on to what is burning down to the ground. This transformation must occur in order for you to really reap the rewards, to find abundance, to feel comfort in what you're doing, to have your business pay your bills, and to be able to share with others your wisdom, your resource. By focusing on those things that are gaining momentum, it will allow you to reap fruit, rewards on multiple levels. But you must always remember, when you have these moments of severe transformation, going from the old to the new, looking at those things that are bringing in fruit and choosing to throw out or put to the side, or to just completely eliminate that which is not working. So this unpredictability is a good thing, because to have the rug pulled from under you is really going to have you open your eyes. And if you are not in a dream state, but are concrete about your vision, The mundane work it takes to move a business forward will seem not so tedious because it's all working toward your dream. So you have to keep your dream front and center, because this tower moment, this unpredictability, this rug being pulled is going to radically transform the way in which you think. And the goal is not to keep holding on to that which is destroyed, but to think about those things that are actually in the ashes, still alive, still bearing fruit, and that you can transform through, move through a journey, a phase from one that was not working, hence the destruction, the need for utter destruction for change, and then moving into abundance. Now, I pulled out some of the Tao just to give us some things that we might need to work on. And in order to support this support you in this tower moment and this transformation, it's important to understand that you have to eliminate the old. Not old people, forgive me, but you have to re-envision or eliminate that which is not bearing fruit. And realize that things are not always going to be the same. Hence the tower moment, the burning down of it. It's time to think about how to do different things differently. It's time to move forward in our business endeavors. And it's got the death. Death is in there. Surrender, let go. We have to let go. So the Tao is telling you to not be fearful of change. It's the splitting apart of the old and the new. And everything has its season. And we need to use our intuition to understand when a season has come to an end. This one is dispersion. You know, in your death and rebirth and in the tower moment, the idea is to really, especially in the tower moment, is to find some harmony. To seek to restore harmony and balance. And don't take things so seriously. I know it's like right on the card, but you have to play. I mean, you can't fight the things that are blowing in the wind, right? If something's gone, if there's a wind of change blowing over you, you can't fight it. You can, and you'll be stuck. But if you just let it do what it's doing, you will have increase. So this idea is to just lighten up, just to, I know some of the stuff, idea of the tower, unpredictabilities, rug pulled out from under you, and having to change, it can cause a lot of fear in the business world. The old model worked, this worked, but no. The Tao is asking you to lighten up. Not to see these things as just utter, complete disappointment, but to look at them as a space for growth and reimagining who you are as a business leader and entrepreneur. And just like the sun, you want to focus on increase. You want to focus on those things that are bringing abundance in, that are building a momentum, because that's where you're going to find your increase. As well, you need, again, to really think and dream your vision, because the more you think about and dream your vision, the greater the passion, the desire will grow in you. And that is another source of abundance and fruit. You just really building an increase of confidence and belief in what it is that you have to offer this world. So Pisces, you're being asked to draw on your intuition and keep your dreams alive. There's going to be a moment where you're going to say, what the heck is going on? But believe me, there will be some signs to show you where you're supposed to go. And you really have to be wary and aware of wanting to hold on to past patterns, things that have not worked, because there needs to be a total rebirth, a transformation of those old things to bring in the new. The things that are gaining momentum are the things that you must focus on, and that is going to bring you success. Tao is asking you to let go, surrender to the process. Do not fight. The winds of change, you can't fight them. You must try to approach it from a perspective of, okay, this is what it has to be. So, just lift yourself up, lighten up, release perceptions of negativity, and let the wind blow the way it's blowing, because it is going to blow into increase. And so you really have to focus on what is bringing in the rewards, what is gaining momentum, and how can I build momentum within myself, keep my energy